Now, those of you that are sitting in this room, you know that I've been talking about running for state senate for many, many years. And I found out that it was time in my mind to say put up or shut up. And I've decided to put up and put all I've got into winning this race. Now, I can tell you that I'm running because I love Anderson County and I care about the people. And that'd be right. I do. And I hope that my long-time service proves that. But the other thing that I've got to be able to do is over the next 8 months, I have got to convince you and all the other voters in Anderson County and those that are not registered yet but that will get registered that I am also able to do the job. I believe that Anderson County is one of the best places in our great state. And I believe that we deserve a senator who is willing to listen, willing to serve, and willing to lead. Someone who is accessible and approachable. Someone who is able, that will roll up their sleeves and say, I want to help solve the problems of South Carolina. The problems we face as a community, as a county, and as a state. So what I've titled my tour today, and for those of you who saw the announcement, I was at Townville this morning at 8 o'clock. We're here in Anderson. We'll be going to Powdersville this afternoon at 3 and back to Pendleton tonight at 6. And I've titled this my listening tour. I have a little blue listening book. I wrote down several things from Townville. So today, if you have something that you want to tell me critical to the needs of this district, I want to hear about it. I want to be able to write it down because I want to be able to refer back to what you, the people, feel like are the most pressing needs and issues. Now, I have to tell you that I have learned to listen, not nearly as well, but at the feet of the master, Kirk Oglesby. I have watched him in meetings where he listened to everything everybody else had to say and was able to summarize in just a few words what needed to happen. I want to be able to do that during the time that we are going around this district and learning and knowing. Many politicians believe that solutions are found only at the board table, but I can assure you that I believe that solutions for this county and for this state can also come from the kitchen table. So what I will tell you is during this campaign, I will be talking to you, the voters, on the phone, at your door, around your kitchen table if you'll let me come in. And we will talk about the things that need to be done to solve problems and help those of us who live in this great state of South Carolina. Now in Anderson, Anderson is made up of families. I want us to be able to build strong families. Families are the basis of our communities. I want us to strive to work with our seniors. And I must say to you that as your senator, I will be engaged. You will see me at events. You will see me leveraging the resources of this community to help solve problems. I can't do it by myself, but we working together can do it. And I promise you, when you get ready to do your litter pickup, I have an orange vest and I can pick up litter with the best of them. Working to solve problems. Working to help our children. They are our greatest hope for a bright future. So, I want to listen and I want to serve, but I also want to lead. Leaders influence, leaders persuade, leaders motivate, leaders think, and leaders solve problems. And real leadership starts with what we're doing today with our listening tour. I recently read an article about the 3 L's of leadership. Listen to the people, learn from the people, and love the people. I commit to you that that is exactly what I will do for the people of Senate District 3. Leadership takes courage to stand up for what you believe in and for what needs to be done and to do it right, to get the job done. And that is what I commit to you today. I want citizens in Anderson County to thrive, not just survive. So please give me the opportunity to work with you to make Anderson County in South Carolina the best that it can be. We can do this. And before I sit down, I do have a couple of things. One, I want to say that my sister is here today, and she's in the back. If you'll just, she took me in when I was an orphan and took care of me. She's been with me through the good times and the bad. I appreciate that. But she has a little granddaughter who's 9 years old who couldn't be here because they live in Charleston and they couldn't get here. But she kept telling her teacher and her friends that her aunt was running for representative. and I started trying to correct her, and then I said, you know, that is exactly what the senator should be, a representative. So if you'll give me that opportunity, that is exactly what I want you to do. But I want you to, most of the time people tell you, turn off your cell phones, but I want you to pick out your cell phone if it's in your pocket or if it's in your pocketbook. If you'll get that out, I want you to help me with something. I want you to flip over to your calendar. 2016, the month of June, the 14th. And I want you to make yourself a note that says, vote for Carol. I also want to invite you tomorrow evening to a forum at 5:30 at the Anderson County Library. My opponent and I will be there. It's being put on by the Progressive Women of Anderson, and they have done a lot of work to be able to get the two of us in the room this early. And I also have the new website address, www.carolburdette.org. Check that out. Please, before I leave, if you've got something I need to write down, I want to know what you think. God bless you. God bless the state of South Carolina, and let's do all that we can do to make it the best place it can be. Thank you so much again for being here.